We're back again, and it's time for the last go-home show before WrestleMania 20. Sam, are you ready?
I'm as ready as I'll ever be.
Are you ready for Mania?
I'm ready, Sarah.
Are you ready to do the disco?
I'm ready for Sunday Night Heat, actually.
Well, too bad it's Velocity.
Is that oh, whatever. Damn, we have 100% backstage.
Yeah.
I guess Hogan doesn't work here.
No. No, he does not. How did he end up? Whatever.
Let's see. What do we want to do? Did we give Road Dogg a tryout match yet?
Yeah, on Raw.
Last week? Oh, that's right. How did he do?
Yeah, he was fine.
Okay, cool. Let's do something with London and Kendrick. I mean, I guess not this match.
Well, they're feuding with or they started with what's their names? The Impact players.
Okay, you're asking for the main roster show. This is a good match. Is Nydia gonna be at ringside?
Yeah.
Nice.
You want to bring in Bobby Fish for a one-off?
I'd be happy to Bobby Fish developmental, but yeah, totally. Let's give him a quote-unquote tryout, brother. Big Vito.
Yeah, let's not get into Big Vito again. Yes, we are in Madison Square Garden again, but it's WWE.
Did you do that on purpose? Shinsuke and Shadow Hair?
We started a feud with them, remember?
No. Okay. You don't have to totally bury Shinsuke, right? Hey, before we send Shadow Hair out, can you give him this note that I wrote? It says, Mr. Miyagi. It says, Pikachu haven't seen.
Let's make sure he wins because he is feuding with Sean O'Haire.
Yeah, definitely.
I guess we could push this one on this show. Or do you want to push London and Kendrick versus the Impact players?
Probably London and Kendrick.
Because it's not gonna, this match isn't gonna. Yeah.
Their feud's only at 50.
Yeah.
So we might as well use it to spice up the Velocity.
Yeah.
When is Velocity air?
Huh?
When is Velocity air?
Saturdays.
So
Or
Velocity go-home show.
Or it was, I don't know if this is when they moved it, because I know it eventually Heat was a
.com show.
Yeah, .com show.
Yeah. Oh, we could just send Scotty Goldman.
We did, he's in developmental.
Yeah, but he's not Scotty Goldman.
I mean, if you want to give him the most Jewish name possible.
No.
I know you may not like this, but I'm going to do it anyway.
You know why they told him that they're not going to bring him in as Cole Cabana?
Why?
Because, Carlito had a little talk show called Carlito's Cabana. Well, the name was already in use. Cabana.
Oh, man. Sad part is that does sound like something WWE would do.
Well, you remember Lance Cade?
Yeah.
Had to change his name because there's only one. Like Vince McMahon doesn't want there to be more than one Lance. And then Shane Holmstead changed his name because there's already a Shane. It might confuse people.
Yeah, because Vince thinks that highly of people that they can't be confused.
And now he just doesn't care anymore. He'll name somebody Doorknob if he wants to.
No. Nunzio, Johnny, Chuck, and Tony Chimmel.
And the Fink. This is all them punk them after the match.
Yeah. It's cruiserweight, so who cares?
That's fine.
And they get into
We can get the James Blackie to tag match.
True. Really push the feud because, I mean, then again, I know this probably won't be featured on WrestleMania because we want the good matches to be featured on WrestleMania.
It'll be a good match, a good pre-show match.
It doesn't count to the feud if
Really?
I don't think so.
I was not aware.
Question Storm's recent actions. I don't think they do, no.
Interesting. You have Disco over Funaki, right?
Yeah.
Oh, we can put him in the FBI.
Oh no, I'm signing him to put Akio and Sakota over him.
Oh, yeah, Mike Barton.
Oh, I mean, if we want to get Mike Barton, we got to get the Barbarian. I mean, not the Butterbean.
No, man. You see what Butter people? Don't get him.
Why?
He's a nobody.
Yeah.
He's an SPW.
Yeah.
So why would you get SPW guy? They're all porn stars and drug addicts.
Okay, fine. We'll get Cheech.
Alright. He's named after a drug person. Cheech and Chong.
Yeah, nothing wrong with that.
It is if you live on Long Island.
Nothing wrong with that.
Cheech and, that's a good team.
Yeah. What an episode of Velocity. Starting with Disco and ending with Ultimo Dragon and Johnny Shamboli.
I think we need to sign a video penalty behind. Oh no, Funaki won. Why? What
Because I didn't pick the winner.
Oh my goodness. Let's go back when they all do the Giant Memorial Battle Royal.
I mean, we could always use this as a, springboard to actually get Disco doing something.
That's good. That'd be a good thing.
A lot better than I thought.
Yeah, but I thought they would do.
Shannon Moore.
Jimmy Noble.
Not terrible.
But I'm not telling you anything.
Ouch. Ouch.
Nomination is 17. Let's let him go elsewhere first for a few years. Oh,
Speaking of a 17.
Big Vito had a 26 though.
Oops. I didn't push up. Well, the reason why I got it 17 is because I didn't push Akio and Sakota up from an opener to.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because it was a match between two jobbers.
Well, whatever.
Yeah.
It's just Sunday.
Okay. Not a bit main event.
So Johnny said boy got a 42.
The FBI attack Ultimo Dragon. A bunch of Italians attack a Japanese guy. Sounds like something.
Nick Vito could feud with these guys.
Sounds like something they do on SmackDown.
Give me the good Italian.
You know, they'd have, a bunch of Indians attack a Japanese guy. Oh, wait, they did that.
Oh, man, I'm so excited about Harper's Pit.
Okay. We got this one. Jericho and Benoit, Big Show and Cena, Angle and Brock. This, pushing this a little more. That's not going to be at WrestleMania. Oh, and then this one down here. And, well, no, we pushed that one.
The girls one sucks.
Well, that's because of the music video.
Because of what?
The music video.
Oh, they have a music video? Oh, wow. Oh, 56, wow.
Okay, so I can book.
I mean, have we done Eddie versus Shelton or whatever?
I don't know. I'm just gonna take care of the segments first.
Yeah, that's fine.
Or some of the segments first. Contract signing. You know what, let's give him 8 minutes.
That's our main event, folks.
Jericho and Benoit.
I'll make the list.
Have one more face-off before the big match at Mania.
I'm getting on the Cruise of Jericho.
Huh?
You gonna go on the Cruise of Jericho?
Yeah, you get to go on the Cruise of Jericho.
Are you?
No.
I'm gonna go on it next year.
That's actually a thing?
Yeah, it's Jericho's putting on a cruise, and there's gonna be some of the wrestlers who just stand up are gonna be doing stand up, and some bands that quickly are gonna perform, and Ring of Honor is gonna hold a tournament called the City of Honor Tour.
That's awesome.
I know, isn't it? It's like 4 days.
That's awesome.
Yeah, I'm pretty excited. I wish I could do it. I wonder how much it's gonna cost.
That's awesome.
Yeah. The Cruise of Jericho. And Fozzie's gonna... See, he said that he went on a Kiss cruise a couple years ago, and it gave him the idea that you could do it for wrestling. But his thing is, like, he's gonna have live podcasts, he's gonna have stand-up, he's gonna have music, he's gonna have wrestling.
Yeah.
Jim Ross even asked him if he was going to perform in the Ring of Honor show, and he said no.
His price tag is probably too expensive for him.
It's his damn cruise. He's paying Ring of Honor to be there.
Wow.
Damn.
Every team in the SmackDown tag division want a title shot.
Who are the champions right now?
Yeah.
Charlie?
World's Greatest, yeah. So what we could do is have that later in the show and then have Eddie and Shelton early in the show.
I just think the two photo quick.
Oh, we have done it. We have done it.
Okay.
You want to do? You want to try Charlie instead?
Let's do match history and see how recently we did it. Right there on the bottom left.
Well,
Oh, there we go.
first week in February.
Oh, okay. That's good.
Okay, so let's... Eddie and Charlie. Let's go 12 minutes. I'd prefer putting Eddie over.
Yeah, me too.
Via DQ. Interference from Sheldon.
Oh, that's good. That's a good one.
Okay,
Hey, no getting notifications, right?
okay, where do we go from here? And no, we haven't decided where he's, Road Dogg, Road Warrior Animal, or I think 2 other people.
What do we bring Rory Animal in for?
I forget. I forget.
Did we have an idea for him?
I mean, if I had to guess, it might have been a WrestleMania Battle Royal type thing.
Okay, that works. I think we wanted Road Dogg and Billy Gunn on SmackDown because I already have the Outsiders on Raw.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Or, actually,
Somebody call my mom.
this is the first time that Shinsuke Nakamura is on SmackDown.
It's a SmackDown debut.
Yup, on the SmackDown before WrestleMania.
Let's make racist comments.
I think we could
We have a couple of solo tag teams that are not in the 4 match.
I'll look in a sec, but I think we could probably book... would you feel comfortable doing Jericho and Bob Holly in the main event?
Not really.
Oh, how about how about Benoit and Saturn?
Yeah, that's good. I would love to see that, actually. Is Benoit the face? Benoit's the face. Right?
Yeah, Benoit's a face.
Yeah, no, that's good.
Yeah, because I would have booked...
We have a thing on Angle. Have the Angle end the show. Or maybe have it before the match. Are you going to end the show with Heyman and Angle and Brock? Is that your plan?
Well, we could do this. Have the Angle before the match and have Jericho stay on commentary.
Yeah, that's fine. And then, but are you planning on any of the matches with Angle and Brock and Kurt?
Probably, yeah. Probably, yeah.
Okay, no, that's good. That's a good decision. I like it. Oh, you know what? Can you put those 2 against those 2? Yeah.
Well, you really want to book him again? Because we just booked him. But what I was thinking is, we did have a idea of possibly turning Kidman heel. And having him get involved with the Tajiri Rey Mysterio feud probably wouldn't be a bad idea then.
So what do you want to do about it?
Well, I mean, we keep it singles, but maybe have Tajiri win because of the numbers game at WrestleMania.
Uh-huh.
And these are the only 2 teams, by the way, that aren't in the 4 Corners match.
You minus the Impact players and London.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, and them too.
So these are our 7 and 8 tag team. Basically.
Yeah. Oh, and just to just to further explain what I was saying, that Tajiri would win the belt at Mania, and then rematch. He would cheat, and then Ray would start looking for a partner, and he would find Kidman.
Oh yeah, no, that's good. I like that.
And then Kidman could, I don't know, screw Ray out of the title or whatever. Or something. I don't know. Just because I know he's not, unless we do a battle royal, I know he's not going to work. Bob Holly, C.W. Anderson, and unlike the match at on Velocity, I know C.W. Anderson is not going to win.
I'm so mad about the whole Disco Inferno thing.
Okay, fine.
Yeah, get the heat back. Disco and Paul Bear. Oh, man. When he wants a rematch at WrestleMania?
Disco. Office demanding a rematch against Funaki.
For WrestleMania.
I prefer not having them on WrestleMania.
Alright.
Even on the pre-show.
So wait, when's the rematch happen?
Next week. Next week on SmackDown.
Okay, that works.
Okay, we just need a somewhat longer match. Like a mid-card or upper mid-card. Oh, upper mid-card would work.
Have you booked Kidman for anything? Because I'd say Kidman.
No, I haven't. Oh, you want to do Kidman against Rhino?
Ooh, not really, because I want to book Kidman. If you want to have Kidman lose, have him lose to Tajiri.
Oh, that's an idea.
You give Tajiri momentum going to the pay-per-view, and makes Kidman more relevant.
Yeah.
And it kind of, you know what, actually, have Tajiri win with his lackey's help, and put him in the feud, too. Put him in the feud right now.
Nothing like having Bill DeMont in a cruiserweight feud. No, I'm only kidding.
What?
I thought you were going to comment about the fact that I ended up on Bill DeMont instead of Kidman.
No, I was thinking about, like, I was just watching Bill DeMont, but I didn't really think about commenting on it. And I did notice, though.
Well, at least you're paying attention.
Somewhat.
Well, at least one of us is. This is probably the first time these two are meeting since WCW.
Robbie E left Impact Wrestling.
Aww.
Who'd you book? I wasn't paying attention. I was reading about Robbie E.
Benoit and Saturn.
Oh yeah, we talked about that already. That's a good match.
So how's the show look as the go-home show to WrestleMania?
You know, it's pretty bare bones, but at the same time, we gotta hold out for WrestleMania.
Yeah, and that's what I was gonna say before, and I just remembered now that I was gonna put Angle in the main event, but I figured booking him just in the contract signing would be better.
Yeah, no, I agree. In fact, do we have 2 more minutes you can add to that?
Yeah.
Yeah, add 2 more minutes to that.
Okay.
There we go.
The last show before Mania. 82, kicking off the show with the Big Show, Paul Heyman and John Cena talking about the United States title match at WrestleMania. 74.
Not bad. Actually, really good.
Yeah.
And Sheldon came out. He's pissed.
Yep. Shinsuke Nakamura got a 56, matching his match rating against Ernest Miller.
That's not bad. He did better than Ernest Miller.
And I agree with that. And also, not bad for his debut on SmackDown. Not bad for his SmackDown debut. Ernest Miller's improving. the 10-minute match to set up. Oh, Bradshaw's improving. To set up our big Four Corners Elimination Tag Team title match for the SmackDown Tag Titles at WrestleMania.
Yeah, what he said.
It was a mouthful, but I said it.
Yeah, you know about a mouthful. Oh.
Hey.
We gotta bring in Brian Christopher.
Hey, we're supposed to make fun of other people. We're not supposed to make fun of each other.
That's true. Okay, you have a good point.
Yeah. So yeah, Rikishi and Scotty won their first match in a long time. I don't remember the last time
Like 78, Rikishi should be like, they're calling it on level here.
Yeah.
Rikishi should fight the Big Show for the U.S. title. Hey, what? 88?
Disco was underwhelming.
How did 88?
Because Paul Heyman is just that good.
Wow, 88? We have a next world champion right here.
Yeah, Paul Heyman.
Disco Inferno versus Kurt Angle for the world title. You can see it now.
Not bad.
That's terrible, actually. James Mitchell, 56. Come on.
Yeah.
It's pretty bad, too.
It's not bad. I mean, they got a 62 and a 56. I mean, God, how much better do you think they're going to be? 88.
88.
Yay, Bob Holly won a match.
ECW?
Yeah, we signed
What was his debut?
It was 84. They meet one more time.
The son of Arn Anderson.
Very funny. Ouch.
75. What? I was happy with that.
I mean, if I would have given him more time, it might have gotten an 80, but I'm not sure, because
Benoit pulled out a 96.
Saturn got a 66, so
Yeah, Saturn did as well. He did very, very good. But I mean, the match rating 75, I'm happy with it.
yeah, I'm happy with it. It just might have not possessed us to get positive popularity.
It's okay.
And the contract signing. 94.
And Kurt Angle, Olympic slams Paul Heyman.
Because Paul Heyman's a threat to his world title now. Oh wow, I'm shocked. Well, I guess.
Yeah, Paul Heyman did take a big bump for Kurt.
I mean, I guess with the fact that we had, I guess the ratings, how it was in the last game, also help. Because how it used to be is the top 3 big ratings in the main event were the most important angles. I don't know if it's still that way in this game, but I also did notice that of the segments that we did, a majority of them included Paul Heyman.
That's true.
And a majority of them were actually really good.
Paul Heyman made Disco look like a star, okay?
I'm not arguing with you. I agree. He made Disco look like a star.
Why or how, but he did.
He made Disco and Funaki seem like Rock and Austin.
Yeah.
But you heard it here first. Next week on SmackDown, Disco Inferno versus Funaki.
It's gonna be a chart buster.
But in all seriousness, our next episode, our next video will be WrestleMania 20. We have finally arrived at the big event. I mean, I don't know what to say. I'm very excited to see how things go at WrestleMania. You know,
I'm excited to see how things go at WrestleMania too.
With Kurt and Brock and Shawn and Hunter and Jericho, especially tonight with Benoit getting a 96. I can't imagine how good he'll do at WrestleMania. Eddie, the Four Corners tag team match, the Steiners versus the Dudleys, the Outsiders versus Evolution, Tajiri versus Rey Mysterio, Kane versus The Undertaker, Big Show and Cena. I got a Piper's Pit with Steve Austin, The Rock and Randy Savage. And I just want to say that, and I know we talked about this a little bit, but I want to say to the people watching that I do realize, we both do realize that we rushed into Randy Savage versus The Rock. But it's just that we wanted it on the show because part of me had a sneaking suspicion that if we waited until SummerSlam, that Randy may have retired.
I thought you meant heart attack, car accident.
But I can also say that, at least for me, this is not going to be the last you see of Randy Savage, because I would love to have Randy stick around and do more, even if it's out of the ring.
Yeah, like even an announcer.
Or
we could do a storyline where he starts sleeping with Stephanie.
Or maybe a storyline revisiting his feud with Vince.
Or he could just bang Vince's daughter.
But
that works.
Either way, we do realize we're rushing into a big match, but it's a match we wanted to get on the card because we think Randy may retire soon. Or at least that's why I agreed to it, because I think Randy may retire soon.
You agreed to it because I told you to agree to it.
Shut up, Disco.
Oh.
But either way, it's a stacked show for WrestleMania this time around, and I'm very excited to see where what happens at WrestleMania and where we go after WrestleMania, because there will be a debut following WrestleMania on the Raw following WrestleMania, and also, as you've heard us discuss in videos, a new tag team will be coming to SmackDown.
But don't tell anybody.
And
as far as the Randy Savage thing goes, it's just this dream match that we kind of came up with on the road to WrestleMania, so we just had to run with it, because it's like you have to have that match at WrestleMania, and we didn't have anything else for The Rock anyway.
Yeah, it's basically we wanted to use The Rock, and it's unfortunate that we only had 2 weeks to build it up. But, if we would have thought of it in January, there still would have been people saying, "Oh, that's too soon." I agree. I'd be one of those people that it's too soon. That it should have, you should have started building it back in the back. But also my other criticism would be, why are you going to give so much time to two part-time players to build up their match? Yes, it is a dream match, but the full-time guys should get the time, and the other guys should be fit in when they have the time to be fit in. You know what I mean?
And since they are part-time, we could potentially for like a year. And since time, they could come to match at the major pay-per-views. Something like that.
True.
Or they could match Rock Macho 2 could be at SummerSlam or whatever,
Yeah, true. That's also the case that this may not be the end of the feud.
Right.
It's
just this match had to happen at WrestleMania.
I agree. So with that being the case, let us know down in the comment section below what match you're looking forward to on WrestleMania and what show you think had the better build to WrestleMania. But if you don't want to leave a comment, you can always leave a like and subscribe to the channel for more content.
The best hype was definitely Velocity.
I agree. For more content just like this that you can only find right here at Wrestling Express. And remember, feedback is always welcomed and appreciated. I guess this is the end of the road before Mania.
Yeah. WrestleMania.
So the next time you'll hear from us, it will be Sunday, and it will be WrestleMania 20. So till then,